What is this? Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh, we're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What the? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hey there, welcome back to Stinkenheim. And we're definitely tonight. we're going to redo Hamburger Heights. But there's one thing I want to do before we get that. And it's I want to pretty this up. Because we have this very nice bridge that's actually a 2-laner, so it doesn't work out because everybody wants to turn here and then we go from it. It's not good. But I was experimenting with something, and I like the way it turned out, so let's recreate it here. It's a compromise, I feel, for the aesthetics. But it's also a functional bridge. So what we want is a nice 4-lane run with a median, because that'll give us a nice bridge. And give us this. And then we keep the monorail road on the other side. Perfect. Now here's the tricky part. What we do is we toggle our anarchy, and let's get our prop anarchy on as well. Shit! Press the wrong button, and now we've just got a procedural monorail station in the middle of nowhere. Just want to make sure I didn't actually pick up the monorail station. Yeah, this is a fake one. How the fuck do you get out of this? Well, salvage that. Okay. We want, I think, 24 meters. And then basically, we just run it through the bridge. And it almost, we'll use the move it, but it almost fits right in between the beams here. What we do have to do, though, and then see, because we have the wide monorail one, it looks like it's part of the bridge beams. I think that looks really nice. Technically, I think we can do this one that goes on the median. It might be a little too wide. But what I want to do right now is get rid of the lights on the bridge. Same problem we had before. Huh. There we go. Okay. There. Perfect, and then just a little move it magic. And it looks like the monorail belongs. Not quite. But it could look a lot worse. And then the next up problem is, so they come out on this 4-laner, but then they'll want to turn left and then right. So what I want to do is I want to take this, have this whole road come over here. Which I think is just a generic narrow 4-laner. there's a bike path here from Crowley Circle I forgot about. Why are you curving weird? I don't know. Oh, what are we doing here? We're auto-saving, I hope, because... Wait, the little chug. That is not it's not a curve I'm in love with. It's a little less filthy, and that gives us the bike path access again. This zoning will suffer. And it looks a little wacky. Let's see if our friend the road toolkit can make sense of it. I mean, it tried. One hell of an intersection. But it should cut down a little bit on, because most people don't want to go into Harbor Town, so really this is just a T intersection. So hopefully that helps. We have the little monorail that goes across the bridge, and I like that. I don't like this, though. What the hell is that support doing here? The supports are supposed to go in between. Oh, the supports are all fucking space wrong now, doing it that way. What did I do? Oh, that's a shame. It looks extra nice when the wide road supports are mounted in the bridge pillar. But it looks like I fucked it up somehow. Might be able to cheat fate. Something like this. No, because then this little guy's in the way, so... You know, I think that we don't need to do the wide support with this median. And the bridge is a little lower, but we have that stout ferry now, so we'll just make it a point to use him if we ever do that. I feel like it was 10 streams ago we worked on this ferry, but now the monorail goes under the bridge. And I kind of want to curve tool this a bit. And then this is a little bumpy, but I think it'll give us a giant hill if we do this. I want to go from like here to... Yeah, that's disgusting. We'll worry about that though. We'll probably stick with this and try to make it work. Nice, clean-ish monorail connection here now. Nice smoother decline, but it's the curve I meant to do. And I guess... Oh, it actually did give me a little bit of leeway there. No pillars in the center of the road. Perfect. Okay, and then I was thinking about it before the stream. We're not doing it today. But I think maybe we should get rid of this and just have it cut through this factory. So then we can have just one monorail with more passengers. Because this is... I like this monorail station, but it seems kind of weird for it to be a dead end. So if we have the monorail come this way instead of past the water plant. But then we have to get under the bridge somehow. We have to get under this overpass. Well, what we could do is we could go alongside the highway and then cross over here at a pretty straight angle. Problems for later. Problems for later. We're completely redoing Hamburger Heights, which means we're going to demolish it. I mean, not even the train station needs to stay really... Ooh. I was thinking about getting rid of this hill and just making this a rail overpass if this traffic is still shitty. We fixed it last time. Hey, Justin. There goes a blimp. I was going to take away some of these blimps because so few people ride them. We can probably get by with just one blimp. We can probably get by with just 2 blimps. But I wanted to see...
This is the classic.
The traffic's better here. It's not. They don't like merging, so I think I want to make this a regular highway. And then just the rails and overpass. So this rail connection... Oh, this is the Stenchburg connection. This road is up for grabs. All of this is up for grabs. Nothing is set in stone with the new Hamburger Heights. Well, the only thing that's going to stay is this road down to Mustard Meadow, because I don't feel like doing that again. That turned out kind of nice. There's a full cemetery here? Man, what a shithole town I abandoned. And we're going to lose maybe 1,000 or 2,000 people here. Not a lot of people live in Hamburger Heights. I'm torn. I don't know if I want to go with like that small European style village or if I just want this to be more built up, like an extension of Stinkenheim. And I'm tempted to say yes, because otherwise, Farthington's going to outshine the city. Because Farthington's already got a lot going for it. It's not very big, but it's got a lot of important shit. So we'll keep this. I want the train station to stay. That's pretty much the only thing that's going to survive. But yes, Justin, we are screwing 2,200 people over. It's a very small town. I think those are the little recycling alley centers. So maybe this wouldn't be that weird, meandering sort of European rock field look that we have going on. Maybe this would be a little more plain to the community, because I don't think they'd build into the hills in the olden days. They'd want to be in the lowlands. So this might be like a post-war development. Or maybe Industrial Revolution. They had city planning back then to some degree. I don't think it's necessarily just going to be mishmash up here. A lot of services too in here. Nice. But the highway's pretty much finalized. We can go right up near the highway now. We have a little bit of Stenchburg land that actually belongs to Hamburger Heights now. Very, very ugly houses. Obviously, we're too late in the city, but every few streams I'm tempted to switch over to that realistic population one, because it's definitely wacky to see the numbers be so off. That cemetery is not empty, but we'll just move it over to Rockfield or something while it empties. We've transcended the need for cemeteries, although maybe we'll use that nice cemetery crematorium that we had in the old version of Stinking High. The post office too. I forgot about the post service. There might be a bulldozer brush. I'm not sure, Justin. The best I can do on PC is it remembers what I'm bulldozing. So if I just hold it down and sort of wave over residential, it'll know that I'm trying to delete residential. For the most part. The metro station, we can move that because that's one of the things that was making this part of town fugly. Last of this shit. I'm not a huge fan of that bus depot. I like the one we have in Farthington, so we might just give them a little biofuel bus depot or something. How can I shove this thing so it sorts itself out? Building is set to empty its contents and it's full. Alright, so that'll sort itself out. This is going to get flattened for the highway. Actually left a little tunnel there, I didn't notice. That's good. Soften it up a bit so it doesn't look as weird. There. Alright, we're building a highway, right. What the hell is that? Maybe I was trying to do some flattening stuff here? Not sure what that is. Hopefully it wasn't a load-bearing asset, the whole map just sinkholes on itself. There we go, and then we just sort of smooth that out with our friend, the toolkit. Perfect. And then we just need to get these guys up to the Stenchburg one. And I was thinking, is we make this like a T junction for the rail line. We actually have a dedicated rail that goes all the way out to Petra, because they do a lot of importing. So if they have a dedicated rail junction, that might really help them. But still, eyes on the prize. We're doing Hamburger Heights. So yeah, Hamburger Heights is now all of this. They're even allowed to go under the overpass if they want. And they can have a little light industry over here maybe. I'm not sure what we put there. Well, we maybe would. I think maybe we would have some light industry there that goes into Hamburger Heights. They could even have this. Like, that's big. It's almost as big as Stinkenheim. Yeah, so what is this? Valerio 7. Plus 14 in Old Stinkenheim, so 20. It's like 22. We'll say 22 total. And then Farthington that's bigger. Farthington is bigger than Stinkenheim. And then Rockfield is not, it just looks beautiful. Poor Stinkenheim. Looks like a dinosaur compared to the rest of the city now, the way I've improved my style. I wouldn't say I've improved the city skylines. Definitely tricky though, because I don't exactly have anything ready to go in my noodle for this. Well, maybe we'd start at the center and work our way out, because the centerpiece of the town is... Ooh, that's right. I was going to use a tax office, and that was going to be like their city hall. Oh, there's actually a village hall. That's a tourist attraction. But I guess so is, Where's all this other shit I want to build? Did I build the tax office already somewhere? Shopping center. The cathedral. 2,000 abandoned buildings in the city. That's a real shame, because this would look beautiful, I think, in Rockfield. The government office. Where's the tax office? Is it a higher level? Is it like a level 5 or something? Because we had one. We had a tax office at the old Federal Square. The tax office, I need a water treatment plant. Just as an oversight, we don't have one. Water treatment plant, really. One of these little fellas. Oh, because we have him. Well, that's a shame, but it's blocking stuff. So we're going to wind up with a little more water pollution, because the eco one, I think, is completely clean. But then that'll give us the tax office, right? 3 pumping stations. That tax office is waiting on a lot of stuff. I don't like the idea of them having another pumping station. But where else would it go? Best I could do is have one here in Orwell. Which, I mean, maybe if they're, I don't know, fracking or something, they would need a lot of water in the crack. I'd like to tidy that up, but for now, it works. I think it relocked because we've, well, this doesn't seem right. I have to generate 1,000 megawatts of energy for the tax office? What in the hell is going on? Do I have like a monument overhaul or something installed? Maybe. Well, I want the tax office to be like the town square. Be a nice 4-laner. That is not close enough. I don't like that one bit.
The classics, where we harp on the chordists and flout the flautists.
It might just be weird because I have some buildings that had to be added as monuments. It seems a lot of the Paris stuff was added as monuments. The tricky part is going to be getting across these tracks, because while they don't have a lot of traffic, they might start to back up if I have an at-grade crossing here. So I want to build kind of near it, but not so much that they will get affected by it. Well, I suppose I can flatten, can't I? This design's going to end up not being all that different from the old Hamburger Heights. The more I think about it. Something like that, and then yeah, we mostly just want the one 4x4 to line the cliff. And then I think this would just have to be forced. I think we can really capitalize on this. Definitely a lot less roomy than I thought it would be. And then it kind of just transitions into this, doesn't it? But we have all this other land, so we can just say that's ours instead. I think I'll probably flatten this hill. Doesn't really serve a purpose. Well, I mean, God didn't put it there to challenge me. It's not like the hill's working for the city. But yeah, maybe just something very, very British for this new Hamburger Heights. That actually seems like a terrible idea. To have an intersection right next to the at-grade crossing, that might be a disaster waiting to happen. Just lay out some rough roads here. You can start on that hill. Ooh, that's hilly. But I think we just have to accept the fact that we're going to actually flatten some of the Hamburger Heights here. Maybe it's just a name. Holy shit, that is a lot of terrain we're cutting through here. That's very steep. But we can say that when they brought the railway over, they really flattened the hill. That gives us a lot more lowland to work with here in the Hamburger Heights. Just, I mean, I'll admit that I didn't quite get the hang of building at a slope yet. Hamburger Heights was a sort of challenge for me to do that, and I failed miserably. I think it's because it's too small. Maybe it was like a bigger zone, I'd be able to get a better handle for the topography. But... And then over in Stenchburg here doesn't really need to be sloped either. There's a tunnel down there. I see that tunnel. So then this railway would probably stay up here. And the highway would come down. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad now. It's gonna be a very long railway bridge, though. I don't know. Let's not. Let's because it raises to do that. Let's just keep it low. So a little softening here. Yeah, I feel that should probably grade down. No reason for this little slope now. Now that we're playing God with the train tracks. But 15 meters on the bridge, okay. Then we'll lower over 12 units, and then it's a bit of a swing. Hoping the road toolkit will tidy that up for us. First ground. That might be too steep. Oh no, you don't. I don't think that's good. That's There we go, and then we'll just see what the toolkit says should be a good rise here. I like it. Okay, so we've got our Stenchburg connection back, and then that's hopefully enough room to... Actually, I would want the junction to be right here. That might be tricky to have this go into Stench Petro. We can worry about that later. We're doing Hamburger Heights today. Okay. And then, yeah, I'd like to get under this highway, maybe have an industrial park. I don't know which one. This is the food factory. We completely forgot to do this last time because we were dicking around with the Farthington interchanges. So the big thing about Hamburger Heights is the only way we can get into it or out of it
Exquisite selection.
is from the Stenchburg interchange.
I think we have a moment.
So it's
to hear
basically
the listener emails and
a,
see what they have to say.
Collector that dumps you on
Here's
here.
one. When you ever play any music,
This is a loop,
featuring-
this is a dead end, which sends you to mustard nose, that's fine.
Well,
So then
listen,
this
I
needs to be a
definitely
square that
think
gets
so.
us to here,
You
okay.
see, I find it's much more pleasing to listen to the sound that the drum
And then because the
produces when
train
it's
goes
struck,
down, the
rather
overpass
than
can
the
stay up.
manufacturing process or the equipment on which drums are made. Next thing you know, you're listening to flute machines and oboe machines. I think that's one bit of modernity that we can do without. Thanks again for the message. This one is for you.
And then, yeah, this would just come down somewhere for whatever reason. Is this my population record? We were at 75,000 earlier, but I've never had a city this big, no. I normally give up in the 50s or the 40s. This definitely does not need to be that high. Well, it gives us a sort of gentle decline. Just gotta make sure we don't clip the train, and we don't. Very tight for him, but... This is really weird to look at. I don't live near a lot of elevated highways. And then we still got to get down. Don't do that. So yeah, we want to get in there, but just be an industrial park, I feel. This is tricky because these railroad tracks. I mean, we might be able to get away, actually. We might be able to get away with an at-grade crossing just because this is just Stenchburg traffic and only like 2,000 people live in Hamburger Heights. I mean, even if we got up to 10,000, most of them will prefer the train and the subway. So I think for the light cargo traffic that we'd see, I think we can get this to grade. Let's not do this, please. Let's not do the weird anarchy shit. I mean, it hits it. But now we just gotta curve this a little bit. A little bit. Crossing at an elevation. I don't know how I feel about this. I like that better. That just seems massive at that angle. I don't know. But I mean, there's our Hamburger Heights connection. There's some land here we didn't get to utilize, though. Just forest. Just forest. And then, yeah, that's all four-way, so we want some nice two-laners. Tree in the middle for some streets, but not all. What kind of snap is that? I don't want an intersection here because we already have a three-way coming off the highway, but I'm going to lose a lot of land here if I don't. At the same time, though, I mean, we could fit some park space there or some larger services. Let's worry about it later. Let's worry about it later. That's my motto for Hamburger Heights. Let's worry about it later. Looks like we're definitely gonna have some gaps, but this can be like a rock field. As far as the landscaping goes, we can have little forests and empty green spaces in the blocks. Looks like that's actually going to be very much a recurring theme. Now this is a big one. This is a big chunk of land we don't want to waste. Sure, we'll fugly up that block just for the fun of it. Okay. This, and then this doesn't really get utilized. But I think some landscaping will look nice there and here. Keep some green space there. Some here. There. And there is some weird elevation, so we'll want to use the Move It tool to kind of keep things smooth. Basically, I just don't want massive cliffs for houses to wind up in weird spots. Because that was the problem with the old Hamburger Heights, because we really just phoned it in at the end, to be honest. But Well, it looks like we can't really help it up here, actually. I'm no good with slopes. Jesus, it's pretty steep shit here. But, I mean, that's the town. We ended up not having to move the train tracks at all. So yeah, this place might zone in kind of fugly. We'll have to see. Definitely want... Now, why are you not zoned? Oh, I think I know why. Gotcha. I shouldn't have put that road so close because I would have liked to have some stuff here, but instead it's just going to be
You're listening to
landscape.
the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper as it sounds when played through an oboe.
This might be a terrible idea because we already have trouble supplying the commercial buildings we already have. So lining this collector with commerce might be a really bad idea. But let's see who moves in. That's gonna stay unzoned. Sure, we'll put some commercial there. This can get in. This I will zone, but not this thing. I'm actually, for that exact reason. Because that road's so fucking wacky. That will be residential, though. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go with high density and just see what happens. I've decided against it. I've decided against that, like, low density European village thing. Just high density, get that nice wall to wall. I mean, the roads are a lot less wacky. Keep this all in zone so there's no traffic trouble. And then what were we trying to beat? 2200? Offices based on the RCI. We could put the offices... Oh, that's actually a good call, Justin. I think the problem, though, we saw last time is that it needs to be blue-collar industry, because we had a bunch of offices zoned that didn't fill up near the bus depot in Farlington. I don't even know how the hell this zone exists. That's weird. Apparently that little road fixed it. God, did it again. Did it again where I used the tool and then we removed the asphalt painting. Oh, bother. This big desert of apartment buildings. And then, you know what? I want the uphill to be houses, so. I won't use the paintbrush here because I don't want them to live right next to this rock. But this would be offices right along the railroad tracks, I think. And for the most part here, I think we managed to keep it away from the slopes, unlike the old Hamburger Heights, especially if I come back and smooth this with that road is a fucking mess. We're gonna unzone it. So this whole chunk doesn't get capitalized, but really this is just an access road to get to Mustard Meadow, so that's okay. Non-residential, and then just some houses, since Justin wanted to have offices, sorry. Houses for office workers, you could call them. And then an industrial park here, which I think I do want to have kind of busy, just because we do have a real shortage of industrial workers and producers. And this can go right up against the highway too, because we're just dealing with some no fucking around industrial usage. I think this is just going to be a straight up grid. Well, this might have been a really bad idea. Four-way intersection. That might have been a really bad idea. Might be able to be pretty greasy and make this all one way. I'm gonna try that actually. So you'd be forced to go straight and then you would loop. I actually do want parking though. I say we will, yeah, we will make this. Perfect. Well, I don't know if I say perfect, but some industrial use there. A little hilly. so we can get right up against the road here for maximum zoning. I don't think we'll put a factory in here. This is just no fucking around, blue collar work zone. This is a weird interaction. Oh well. And then we'll fence it in. Maybe we won't even do a fence in here. This is just a little industrial hub. Well, this is way off center with the snapping. I wonder what it's trying to snap to. And again, our pipe network's a mess because we're just building over old neighborhoods. Disgusting. But I don't know what it is. We've done a few streams where I just plant trees or just fiddle with roads, but I like the concept of putting the pipes under the roads, but I am just not compelled at all to go back and fix it. I suppose it's because you never see it. Whereas a lot of this other landscaping, it's just right in your face. And hopefully these guys can get on the highway relatively easy. Well, you go, you turn right, no one's in your way. Yeah, and then you're turning right. You're turning right the whole way, nobody's in your way, so this should be fine. The main thing is going to be if Hamburger Heights just looks terraced, which probably would have been best for me to do artificial terraces and not this sort of just sloped road shit. Too late. Too late, he said, looking at his empty city. Let's see. Everybody's man. There's another 3,000 students
You're
waiting.
listening to the classics.
Let's try to
the
sneak some
city's
elementary
home for
schools
the
in
hits
here.
from the 80s, 90s, and onward. 1780s and 1890s, that is. I'll be playing some lesser-known gems from those eras who don't go
Nice
away.
elementary school right into the train station. Perfect for running into. This is a 1,000-man high school, which is overkill for Hamburger Heights, but they do need another school. We'll need some police coverage. Definitely want to give them the little UK style one. Where is it? Oh, one over here. And then one over here in the upland area. Well, this might be a little swankier, so they might have the nicer one. And then the fire coverage. That should be good. Hopefully. Hamburger Heights is pretty fucking big. So now they just need... well, technically they need garbage collection too, don't they? So let's go with our friendly... Actually, let's put this in the hub. That should be enough. And then, well, let's give them one of these too. I forget which one's the dumb one. This processes 123,000. Yeah, it's the one that generates electricity as the overpowered one. So we want just that one. Just a something for the trash man to come and collect your shit. Especially in these like spiral suburb sort of places I have going on. Yeah, that should be good. Let's see what happens. I think we don't have any busted anarchy roads. It's not going to go too well because we actually don't have residential demand. Everybody's waiting for a job, so I guess if this park fills up, that might help with our industrial jobs. Any sneaky traffic lights? There's definitely one right here. Oh wow, they're all fucking sneaky because they're 4-laners, I guess. Good call, Justin. Jesus. It's a shame the traffic lights are just more trouble than they're worth in this simulation. Because it would be neat to see them all stop and go more fluidly. And I'm sure if you're very, very careful with your road and city planning, you can get traffic lights to work en masse. But it's best to just let this weird, utopian European AI never make a mistake. We do have to get that metro reconnected. It is this one. I want him right here, except he won't fit right there. I wanted a nice pedestrian crossing there. Forget how to get underground here. Here we go. Should tidy that up, assuming it reconciles the station and the stop updates. Oh, look at that! Like, nice little neighborhood formed up around that high school already. Alright, all our demands have bottomed out. And then this. Industrial parks are actually near quite a few services, so they'll level up rather easily. So yeah, then you get some, you get that nice, well, it's not nice at all, but I grew up in Factory Town, so I'm used to seeing industrial development when you come off the highway. See those smokestacks. Now, how are we doing? What is our traffic percentage? 82. This highway actually has a bit of trouble even when we did merge it into the single road type. I think it's because we have these parks on both sides of the highway, so a lot of people like to drive in rather than take the train to send their cargo. And these partial clover leaves, they do turn red, but there's not big holdups. Oh, stop what you're doing. Oh, because I used move it. That doesn't count, whatever. That might help it flow a little more smoothly than vanilla, because I noticed that these guys are trying to turn into the leftmost lane, where instead they can just zipper merge later. I mean, doubly so, because they're just driving you around a bit. They'll find their place in the world. Hamburger Heights is starting to fill in. And we've got that nice sort of Farthington mishmash. It's not pure rock field. Oh, look at that, some offices did build up. One overeducated worker. It's an office building. How's that? How can you be overeducated for an office building? Huh. Okay, and then there's no residential demand, so there's really no reason to build Mustard Meadow just yet. I guess we're just waiting to see what the next demand will be. Industrial's nice and low, but I think once this fills in, they'll have more industrial demand. So let's just try to get ahead of it. And we were going to make that unique food factory right here, since we're already near the crops. And we can also expand Stench Petra for more industrial jobs. This part of the road's actually a little happening. So, I think the food factory is quite large. For something like this. This fella? The food factory. Oh, they use plastic to make the food, really? Well, they wrap it, I suppose. Convenience food products, so 7-Eleven shit. Oh yeah, right on the highway. But I like that. And then they would want the warehouses for all of it. So it's animal products, flour, paper, plastic. And then I think we'd have room for some other industrial usages as well. Hopefully that's enough room for the warehouses. I've already forgotten what it was. Animal products, flour, paper, plastic. And then the final luxury product that comes out. Oh, bit of a dip there, fellas. We'll just smooth that back lot out ourselves. Problem solved. Animal products, flour, paper, plastics. I'm gonna say, well, I think you can. Animal products. And then, oh Christ. Paper, that means we gotta fly that shit across the map. Well, not fly, you know what I mean. Ah, this will be where we store the paper.
And I've just got some mail from one of our listeners, Todd H. Why did Johann Sebastian Bach throw out his harpsichord? Because it was Baroque. Todd, a noble effort, but J.S. Bach loved his harpsichord.
Todd's dropping the fucking ball again with his radio jokes.
Certainly been dismantled and used as firewood by the countless peasants of
This is where I put the paper because it needs to store way more, and then this is the
You're
electric
listening
products.
to the
The
classic,
finished food.
where if it is Baroque, then don't fix it.
There. And then that's another industrial product. I'd like to fit in some actual industrial zone in here. Let's see if that's possible. Yeah. There and there. That's good. Might be a little too much traffic, but we'll see. Get you fenced in. Go. And I guess we would want to get some trees going, even though the Stenchburg area is dangerously high on trees. This place might not have water, so I shouldn't have imposed it just yet on him. Could probably fit one last park right here, but I think we won't. Too many intersections on that collector. An industrial collector, no less. That's a pretty happening road. I think just the amount of imports that food factory needs might cause trouble. I feel this road might be going too slow. Maybe not, though. I like the median all the way through. Ooh, I don't like that slope. I think I can smooth that out, probably. Industrial demand is staying nice and low, but that might just also mean we're building as soon as it's requested. You think that fresh water is a basic stuff? Huh. I'd have to check our infrastructure. What do we got here? We have electricity trouble, which is probably... Well, actually, no, they're probably complaining about water because they're just not hooked up. We have more than enough water, it's just not getting sent where it needs to be, and apparently our nuclear power plant finally can't handle everything we've built, which is impressive. Nuclear power plant's been handling pretty much the entire map since we unlocked it and built it. Okay. Traffic light. You fucking sneaky shit. Seems okay so far. That was like the final puzzle piece for Stenchburg, so that's mostly filled out. Just need to landscape the Hamburger Heights side of it now. Well, really. This is never going to get filled out. I said I was going to try to address this, but I guess the trees kind of hide that slope, but still. There you go. And yeah, this is probably just going to be all forest. And this for sure is going to be, probably this would be forest. This is too small. Maybe this would be something more like this. Just the shrubland and some decorative rocks. But this for sure could be forest, I feel. The world smoothing the wrong way. That's what I wanted. Yeah, less of those more visible cliffs. Okay, let's get our friend the conifer tree. might be too dense for woodland now that I realize it. I'll back it up. Do the little shrub like I said we would. And we still have that power trouble we need to address. I feel another nuclear power plant would be too much. Solar updraft would probably be too much. I wonder if we can hide a solar power plant somewhere though. Because we have some room to spare, but I just don't want to send any traffic. And a power plant solves that problem. They don't really need a lot. They get some stuff delivered, but not if it's a solar. Put over here for the trees. Okay. Where are those bushes? Oh, just eyedropper. What am I thinking? It's just eyedropper.
You're listening to the classics, the home of music that looks as good on paper as it sounds.
Oh shit, I was hoping it would clip through the ground. Not be visible on the road, but that's not how it went down. So you need some nice rocks now. And we have a lot now. We have a lot of rocks installed. Wish I installed them a lot sooner, because there's some nice ones. But at the same time, the vanilla ones gave us places like Crowley Circle. Just rearrange those trees so they're not growing right out of the rocks. Feels a little more sparse than usual out here. Because normally you can't quite see this bush when I place it. Yeah, it's a little more barren out here. I like it. Population's climbing up. We're at 76,000 now. But industrial demand is through the roof again. You just cannot get enough industrial jobs in this city. I'm going to say this is forest, but this can be paved shipping container ship. Hey! Ooh! The university leveled up, right, because we built a bunch of statues. Level 5 university gives us the School of Engineering, another statue, the Media Lab, the Technology Museum, and a volleyball club. Neat. And the museum displays academic works, apparently. Well, I have a bunch. Lucky us. Just a few trees. Really fill it out. That doesn't... I feel I can road tool this. Something better. I feel like it could become an on-ramp a lot sooner, maybe. How's Hamburger Heights looking now that it's starting to fill out? Eh, well, looks like it's part of Stinkenheim, so I'm glad we went with that approach. Seeing some holes here. I think that's just demand that doesn't have a need yet. Or demand that doesn't exist yet. Just saying nonsense words. It's getting late. It's going to be a short one tonight because we started late. I was having some internet trouble earlier. Wasn't sure my connection was going to be strong enough to stream, but then I was able to sort it out. But we did end up starting almost an hour late. Look at that stenchberg, though. Beautiful. It's a lot of land we don't get to use here, though. You know, I think we can actually get under the railway bridge here. We can capitalize on this land, I feel. Are you empty yet? Jesus, they've only dispatched 1,000 people. But yeah, I think we can run under here, use all this land. We need workers though, so let's expand Stench Petro. They have more than enough workers to hit max rank, so it's just a matter of making enough. Products. Oil sludge paralysis. Have I built any of these yet? Petrochemical plant we have built, okay. Waste oil refining plant, now that's new. Huh, small one. Oh, because you make... Okay, you make plastic. You're just good at making petroleum. And then you also had a unique, just a refinery, right? Yeah, this one. Just makes petroleum. And then yeah, we'd probably just put him like right here, that big fella. Smooth that out. It employs only 61 people. That's terrible. This employs 70. I think we just want a bunch of oil sludge plants. That, and then just a little smooth. Alright, yeah, it's not a very good amount of workers get added by that, but And then here, I'd say, is where we'd put the rail access. There's that nice one. This one. Yeah, and then you just try to have this swing around and connect to this guy. I've not seen a train in some time. I hope they still run. I don't think I broke anything. I mean, cars drive into them. But I feel that there's been a lot less. Oh boy, I don't even see any. It's a little worrying. I'm actually going to start running that track right now. Right, the power. That's a problem still. That's a problem that did not go away. Gentle curves, but I feel I'm making a curve way too much. Is that even a functional interchange? Yeah. Not very pretty, to be certain. Does that work? It sure doesn't.
Old music, old listeners.
Oops. Wow, what did I get stuck in here? This might work. No, that completely fucked it up. Shit, and you can't even do the tool. This is pretty fucking gross. But it kind of works. Now we'll just, I think elevation will really tidy this up for us. Oh, I was hoping for it to be a, like an indentation, but they made it all in embankment. Well, that'll keep it nice and level. There's a nice big cut. And then all this shit's the same. Okay. Well, there you go. We can import our oil by train now and export to other parts of the city for their unique factories. But the train tracks are really crowded, so let's get rid of some of the trees. I really want to see a train on the train tracks, so I'm worried that might be why so many of our factories and stuff are saying they have no goods to sell. The trains aren't spawning. There we go. It's tidied up. That bend seems unreasonable. It's interesting. It's saying that I can't do this. the implication there being that maybe I anarchied some of the railway tracks, but maybe not. Could have just been a quirk of the road toolkit. Alright, so this is very straight and very flat. This is actually an incredible route if they want to import or export the rail products. Perfect. Look at that. That's pretty much a straight line until they have to turn into the station. Toolkit, you've done it again. Then a bit of a sharp turn here. But not the end of the world. Ah, that's right, the museum, which I think makes the city land value go up. Critical dormitory. And then we can slowly delete the statues as we add these other buildings. There's the Media Lab. Media Lab increases student capacity, campus attractiveness, and boosts the academic works creation, which would make the museum even stronger. School of Engineering, where's the museum? It should be here. Statue, volleyball club, media lab. How's the museum? There, museums. It's its own button. A unique institution that conserves a collection of academic works. These items are available for public through permanent exhibits. Each additional academic work increases the city attractiveness of the building. Can be placed anywhere in the city. City attractiveness? I don't know what that means. I can put it anywhere. We'd probably want that to be downtown or something, maybe. But we can just continue to power up Farthington, I suppose. Siemens Square. You can have a museum in your downtown shopping district, I feel. Right here. So it's a tourist attraction, and we currently have exhibits on the 48 different things we've invented. Things like Uber knockoffs, anti-gravity drones. That one time there was the slightly retarded student, and he made a soapbox derby race, and we humored him, said it was an academic work. Yeah, I think I would want to put that downtown later. Riverside, maybe. $77,000 people. Of course, that doesn't matter anymore. We've hit our final milestone. But it is just about time to stop for the night. We still need to add industrial jobs. I said we were going to put some industrial parks here by the airport. And we definitely need to. because we just cannot keep our industrial demand under control. We did finally redo Hamburger Heights like I said we would for a couple weeks now. And it looks pretty nice. How many people live there now? 5,000 people. We've more than doubled the old Hamburger Heights. But I mean, that'll happen when you switch from low density to high density. And there's still a little more stuff zoned out for them as the demand comes in. So, actually, we have our residential growth under control for quite a while. Probably 80 or 85,000, I'd say. Look at all those people. I wonder how many of them are going to take the subway. Not as many as you'd think. So Hamburger Heights probably needs some bus service now. So what's next? I don't even know. I think we need to find more industrial room, and I'm not sure where the hell we'll put it. Not enough water. Oh, right, the power. We haven't sorted out our power problems, have we? No, we've not. These guys... Oh, the food plant. The food plant of all places is going to need water. Who else doesn't have water? We're expanding Farthington, but I don't think we want industry on the far side of Farthington because they'll have to drive through the whole city. I think we want our Farthington industry right here. Yeah, I don't know where. I mean, we own the whole map. We can put industrial parks in the middle of fucking nowhere if we wanted to. But I don't think that's necessarily a good idea. Because I mean, really, where would we put it? I mean, we could have a trumpet out here that goes to some. Nope, there's some railway tracks in my way. Never mind. Well, we could actually have a beautiful trumpet like this one. This is a really nice trumpet. Or maybe we can just accept the fact that we're going to have less industrial production, just because of the way we've designed our city. So, for next time, Whispering Gorge. Since we have our residential demand under control. Whispering Gorge, finally, and that's the last of our major parks. We don't have a zoo, but we're not going to put a zoo in this city. But Whispering Gorge will give us a nature reserve, then we have the Pickle Park amusement, and then Federal Square is City Park. We've just never gone back and finished it, even though I keep saying I will. So yeah, Whispering Gorge, and then maybe I can figure out, maybe something will come to mind for industrial use. What I do want to do, like I said at the beginning, is I want to gut this monorail, have it connect over here instead, so there's more through the station instead of this dead end. Yeah, what am I going to do for industrial? The one downside is we need to get this industrial under control, because if we don't get industrial under control, there's no commercial or residential. And that's all downtown is. Like, I'm not going to make downtown a bunch of factories. That'd be silly. You could make downtown a bunch of offices, but I'm not sure that we actually have office demand. It might just be blue-collar workers still. So yeah, we gotta find a place to put some more factories. And again, like I said, we own the whole map, but it's just a matter of not looking weird to just have a bunch of factories out in the middle of nowhere. When for the most part, we've managed to put them like near the villages. Well, definitely a noodle scratcher for next time, but it's time to wrap it up for tonight, so let's switch over to our fancy view. We still desperately need industrial work. But other than that, we're getting very close to the end of the series. It's just, downtown. But I do want Mustard Meadow, Whispering Gorge, and we were going to build a suburb by the airport. We might have to scrap that suburb by the airport. We might have to make everything near the airport industrial, just to meet our demands. And I think that's okay, losing the suburb on the Farthington Lake, because our downtown's going to have a lot of high-rise apartment buildings, so we'll just like shift our population over there. So yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll expand the commercial and residential part of Farthington around the streetcar, like on the far side of the hill, but near the airport, I think we'll just try to put a lot of industrial parks in there. And the traffic's not too bad over by the airport, so I think it can handle it. Okay, so there's a train, so the trains aren't broken at least. The overlay cut it off, but there is a train just north of this highway going, man, this end overlay really obscures a lot of the game.
Thanks for joining me through that exquisite selection of beautiful music. I think we have a moment, so let's go to the listener email.
But yeah, it looks like the name of the game next time is going to be, well, Whispering Gorge, but industrial parks. We need a lot of industrial parks. Hopefully I can find room for them over in Farthington, and that'll let us grow out a little bit more as we get closer to downtown and closer to the end of this series. But thanks for coming out to watch tonight, and hope to see you next time. Until then.
The manufacturing process or the equipment on which drums are made. Next thing you know, we'll be listening to flute machines and oboe machines. I think that's one bit of modernity that we can do without. Thanks again for the message. This one is for you.